This is the story of how a single man committed the worst atrocity on Norwegian soil since World War II. July 22, 2011. A day that changed Norway forever. First, a car bomb explodes in the heart of Oslo, outside the Prime Minister's office. Then, just hours later, a lone gunman opens fire on a youth summer camp. 77 people would die. At 3:25 p.m. local time, a white Volkswagen Crafter van packed with over 950 kilograms of homemade explosives detonated outside the Norwegian government headquarters. The blast killed 8 people and injured over 200 others, blowing out windows across downtown Oslo. CCTV footage captured the moment. Debris flew through the air. Flames engulfed nearby offices. Stunned bystanders scrambled for cover, unsure if the attack was over. This wasn't his only intentions that day. The attacker was already on his way to commit the second, and far deadlier, part of his plan. Just under 2 hours later, 40 kilometers from Oslo, Anders Behring Breivik boarded a ferry to Utøya Island. He was dressed in a fake police uniform, carrying a Glock pistol and a Ruger semi-automatic rifle. The island was hosting over 600 teens and young adults at a political youth camp.
I couldn't swim away, so I swam back because I was exhausted from the running, and I also swam with clothes on. And as I was coming back, he was shooting into the water. He was also aiming at me, but he spared me at that moment. If I knew what I was going back to, I would take that chance, drowning.
Those who could swim tried to escape through the cold waters. Many didn't make it. 69 people, mostly teenagers, were killed on Utøya. The youngest was just 14. Many survivors later recalled hearing him laugh or call out to people pretending to offer help before shooting them. Some tried to play dead. Some texted goodbyes to their families. Breivik was finally apprehended at 6:35 p.m. without resistance. He had more ammunition left. He told police, "The mission is accomplished." Anders Behring Breivik was 32 years old, an extremist who spent years planning this attack. He claimed he was at war with multiculturalism and the Labour Party. His 1,500-page manifesto, posted online just hours before the attack, detailed his hate-filled ideology and his plan for mass murder. He had trained with video games, practiced at shooting ranges, and built a fake farming business to stockpile fertilizer for the bomb. He acted alone. But his action sent shockwaves across the globe. Breivik's trial began in April 2012.
His guilt is not in question, his sanity certainly is. As his handcuffs were taken off, a salute from the far right. Survivors of the rampage and the relatives of those killed sat a few meters from the man who shattered their lives.
The Breivik trial was not just about determining guilt, it was a modern exposition of ideology and extremism.
I do not recognize this court of Norway. You've got your mandate from political parties who support multiculturalism.
Despite diagnoses of schizophrenia, a second psychiatric review ruled that Breivik was sane.
I acknowledge the acts, but I do not plead guilty. I'll claim that I was doing it in self-defense.
Norwegian prosecutors filed an 18-page indictment charging Breivik under criminal statutes for terrorism, multiple counts of murder, 77 victims, destruction through bomb explosion in Oslo. On August 24, he was sentenced to 21 years in prison, the maximum sentence under Norwegian law, with the possibility of indefinite extensions. Today, he is held in solitary confinement under high security. But he continues to seek attention, filing lawsuits over his prison conditions, and in 2022, requesting parole. It was denied. On July 22, 2011, 69 lives were stolen on Utøya Island. They were sons and daughters, students, friends, brothers and sisters. 8 more lost their lives in the heart of Oslo. They were targeted not for what they had done, but for what they believed in. Their memory lives on in the belief that violence will never silence hope.